President of College of Executive Coaching, and this is the Emotional Intelligence and Coaching course. So welcome all of you today. We have a pretty full program today, so we're going to move fairly quickly, and I would like there to be questions and interaction, which I'll encourage, but then at times I'll probably say, gosh, it's time to move on to the next subject. We're going to be doing a lot of different activities today. There's going to be some didactic material and also some interactive exercises. So I'll walk you through a little bit of what we're going to do today in a moment. First of all, just to give you an overview of what we're going to cover, in terms of learning objectives, we're going to be talking about how emotional intelligence enhances career and interpersonal performance. Also, we're going to learn about two emotional intelligence assessments, one in particular, which is called the Bar-on EQI. And I'll be talking more about that. I'll spell the name and give you information about where you can get that assessment. I'll also mention the Goleman-Hay-McBaer ECI, Emotional Competence Inventory. We're not going to be talking so much about that assessments per se, because that requires a certification program that you need to go through to be able to access that assessment. But the Bar-on EQI is an assessment that you all should be able to purchase. For this course, there were admission requirements of certain educational standards, which should meet the purchase requirements of the test manufacturer. So we'll be talking about that assessment today. I'll even be passing out for you to use a copy of a report. I will collect those reports afterward, okay, but we will be working with that today. And also, we're going to practice some coaching approaches to working with emotional intelligence and working with an emotional intelligence assessment. You know, I want to say that, of course, when we're using assessment like we're going to use today, the emotional intelligence assessment, remember, of course, that would just be one tool you'd want to use. You would want to combine any type of assessment you might use, perhaps with other assessments, or also with some other type of face-to-face interview, or if you are doing a lot of work over the phone, maybe appropriate a telephone-based interview, or other paper and pencil ways of gathering information. So the assessment we're going to talk about is going to be just one means of gathering information. And also, you always would have to validate any type of assessment results you got with your client to make sure it fit for them. So we'll be talking more about that as we go on. So the next thing I think we should do is, Donna, if I could come up and ask you to help me, volunteer to help me with the exercise we're going to do. I want you to brainstorm with me a little bit some characteristics of individuals that would be qualified either as a best boss or worst boss. So here I've got some tools there for company. Let me come up here. And if you'll label one of those pieces of paper, best boss. So let's brainstorm a little bit to get us started on this idea of emotional intelligence. Let's think about our own experience. What would be some of the characteristics of the best boss you ever had? One of the best managers you ever had? Just throw out some ideas. Yes? Okay. Allows you to work independently. Okay. We'll have to go slow enough that Donna can put some down. Let's throw some more out. Go ahead. Respectful. Okay. Okay, good. We have respectful, open to different ideas. Okay, good. Knows how to listen. Okay, so we can say good listener. Thanks. Yes, go ahead. Accessible. Okay, accessible was one. Okay, knowledgeable. In other words, the manager is knowledgeable. They have a lot to contribute. Were you going to add something? Okay, gives clear expectations. Okay. Okay, knows his role or knows her role. Okay. Okay. High expectations, but also fair expectations. Okay. Pardon me? Empathetic. Okay. People keep taking your ID. That's right. Okay. Anything else? Do we have anything about leadership up there or anything like that? Oh, okay. Concerned about employees. But okay. Career development oriented for their employees. So fosters career, employee development. Fosters employees' career. Yes. An excellent model, an excellent role model. Okay, good. Okay. I think we could go on, but this gives us something to work with. So Donna, what we're going to do now is we're going to make another category in the other piece of paper, which would be worst boss. Okay, oh, the hands shoot up on that one. Okay. Okay, worst boss. Go ahead. Avoids conflict. Okay. That's a good one. Okay. Arbitrary. Arbitrary decision making. Okay. Intimidating. Okay, thanks. Micromanager. Okay. 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 Intimidating, micromanager. Inaccessible. That's right. And over here. Oh, okay. So contributes to a hostile or creates a hostile environment, harasses. Okay. Other things, yes. Okay. Kind of likes to throw his power around. So okay. So maybe an inappropriate use of power, if I say. Inappropriate use of power. Yes, in fact. Lazy. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Gutless. Okay, gutless. Okay. Anything else in worst boss? Okay. Okay. Maybe like jealous of success of others. Okay. Okay. I think that's great. I think that's great. We've come up with quite a bit, and you probably have a sense of where we're going with this. First, let's see what we have so far over here. Donna, thank you very much for your help. Okay, thank you very much. Well, look what we have there. Best boss, worst boss, different characteristics. What do you think? Do you think this might give us some clues? Do you think where I'm going with this could be that these qualities over here in best boss, some of these behaviors, I'm going to advocate are going to be linked often to high emotional intelligence. So individuals, let's say, who are a good listener, okay, an individual who can be empathetic, who can give sets clear expectations and kind of communicates well. I think these would be things that may be linked with high emotional intelligence. Over here, avoids conflict, the person who has difficulty with conflict management. Down here, who's intimidating. Do you think these might be some things that would be linked with low emotional intelligence? Gutless, lazy, in other words, the opposite of achievement motivation. I think you'll see as we go through our day today that a lot of these behaviors that you have